Today I'm gonna do a reading for someone I know very special to me. It's called the Eight Cups, but actually it's 7 cards. And the reading is going to be about who they are, what kind of relationship they have with the family and their relatives, the finances, what are their goals and what they're looking for, what kind of glory in life they're looking for. Then it would be about their fear or their needs and wants. So it's more of an emotion, and then it will be about their health and if they are artistic and open people, how much of their passion as well, because passion does feeds our health sometimes. And the last card gonna be how is he connected to the universe? Is he has any faith? Where in what position he's with the rest of the universe. How is he attached to it? By, the soul, by his faith, and how he's connected to the solar system. Anyway, so we're going to start with the first card. I have to see where we're going. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Second card. Sorry. Oh, my mic fell off. Second, that's about the family, your house, your finances, your glory and achievements that you want to have in this life. Hold on, I have to minimize a little bit. Then we are doing, what was that, 4, right? Then we're doing the dragon, which is your fearness and your wills and your wants. Number 6, your health. And number 7, how close you're connected to God. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna squish this first out. Okay, we're just gonna start with these 4. So the first one is who you are. And this is basically who you are in real life. Your birthday is in April. This is showing me an Aries person who is very spontaneous, a person who is easy oriented in life situation, very tactical, polite, very you know how to read people with your sensitivity. You can be a very polite person, very alive, and be active. Now, personally, I know you're not as active, but I guess whatever the interests you have, this is how you rely on them. And also can be curious, very watchful of everything and everybody around you. You just tend to watch everything. And you can be even very spyish. This is who the person is. So it's an Aries sign or a Leo sign or Sagittarius signs. So very spontaneous as well, very want to move forward. Sometimes maybe don't even have time to enjoy what you were looking for. You just continue to move on and searching for something else. Can be a leader. People will look towards you if you allow them and give them advices, because you're like a messenger from God. You are an Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac year. These people usually are more connected to the universe, and they are messengers by going through ideas that they have in their heads Your job is to tell everybody the ideas and let them work on themselves and continue with your ideas on. Let's move on because it's 5 minutes already. Anyways, the second card is your house. How are you acting with the family and your relatives, people that are close to you? 5 is, to me, is a middle number. So in life, we go through cycles. Every 7 years, even our body try to regenerate regenerate itself. So we do have these cycles that we constantly go through in our lives, and you might be going through a cycle right now that is in the middle. 5 to me is like a fork in life. It's kind of sometimes telling you, okay, you're going correct, you're going the right way, but just to throw you off the ball and just let you know that your life can be split in two, and you can either make a left decision or the right decision in everything in your life. You can turn left, you can turn right. No matter what, there's always going to be another. It's like almost like you can go to two different parallel universe. If you think that this type of line is not working for you, you can always go on. But what happens a lot of times, there's becoming a conflicts and battles, not with only with yourself of who you are, but also with the other people that attach to you. And it seems as you might have a conflict with them and even your relatives, and you could even conflict in your own self. But this is more of a physical action. So this is basically what you're doing. The little things that you're doing, you are creating either a battle or some kind of a conflict in the family. All right, finances. Finances, I'm looking that a little bit disturbing for me to see that number, because 10 is basically kind of the ending of something, because we go through the cycles. We start from 1 and then we finish at 10. And at 10, this is the worst card. This is the worst card in tarot cards. What you need to do, it's basically kind of like with chaos, with death and catastrophe, and or it's about you have no hopes and you have no plans. So it seems that your finances are not really planned out as they should have, and because of that, you also maybe feel like you cannot trust yourself or you cannot trust others. But it seems as you don't have a plan, and you need to create a plan for your finances, because later on you would want to use that money. It's better to have something invested hidden somewhere than have nothing at all. So you have to rework your finances. Let's continue. Your glory, your ideas, where you want to be, and so on. Again, plan. Doesn't seem as you are have too much of a plan. But with who you are and how you want to live and what your plans and what your goals in life, this card is giving a harmony, peace, and calmness. You're almost as you have a divided strength and power between wrong and right, where you kind of just chilling, cooling in the middle. It also could mean that maybe you had some rough time recently and everything just calmed down already. You kind of coming back to a good times. Or you're going to start receiving some good feelings after you felt like maybe you were suffering. Maybe you finally kind of calm down inside the battle of yourself, and realizing that you have to be where you are right now and have to do what you need to do right now. And this is just to remind yourself that everything in life is not temporary. So you just have to involve yourself more into this, because you want to realize that it's not a temporary thing for you. It could be that you also might feel a little bit uptight about it. Maybe you feel like you are not in the best situation right now as well. But it seems as it's gonna come down for you right now, okay, with achievements, either you or your goals. So either you just realizing this is not the time right now, and you have to focus on something else. Maybe you are trying to put it on a back burner, and you don't think this is not good for you. But you know what? Maybe it's good for you, because that way you're not kind of torturing yourself about other things. You're actually taking the negativity or frustration that is building inside of you, instead of keeping it in yourself and just chewing on it. You can actually move it and shift it to something that you really love, appreciate, and just translate the bad energy to the good energy as well. 2 also mean an expansion. So it seems as you are expanding this way. So, try to have more positivity in yourself, in your life. Try to see things differently, and do just little things with yourself, or with, where you enjoying it, where you love how it makes you feel. So try to do more positive, good things around. Okay. Then we are going to Dragon, which is what is your scare, or what you would love to do with. And it seems that 8 cups, it's all about emotions, but it seems that you feel maybe you're almost like avoiding it. You're walking away from things because they're not interest you anymore. You could be that you kind of changed of how you see things in the world, and whatever was your interest before, all of a sudden becoming non-interested for you as well. But 8 is a power number. So, you can be apathetic about things. You could feel that you're getting lazy about things. It could be that you don't feel like you reached the goals that you wanted to reach. And maybe you don't feel that you have enough experience in something, and it's bothering you as well. So it seemed that connection between your it seems as you maybe you losing interest so fast because you don't see, maybe it's too scared for you, or you don't want to be involved in something, and you protecting yourself a lot. And even things that you might want to do, you all of a sudden are, trying to show no interest to it at all. Even though this card means that everything that you think, it's not actually that bad. It's that you need to figure things out in your life, see what is important to you and what is not important to you. Kind of recycle the things that you don't need in your life and let it go. Stop overthinking about it and making it more than it actually is. And whatever is old and unnecessary for you, you can let it go. It's okay to do it. and whatever is new, you have to protect it. So if you're doing some changes around your, how much were you used to be scared of things and how much are you scared of it now? How much would you wanted to risk and how much you would now, and how much would you invest in something that you wouldn't do it before as well? Then this is a good opportunity for you to battle your fears, because fears are only for us to stop ourselves of making crazy mistakes. That's why we also have a little voice in our head sometimes tell us what to do and what not to do. And that one, I think you need to listen more than creating a fears in your own life for yourself, because you're only just missing out on things that you could experience and love it. Obviously, safety is important when you do things like that. Should I, require you to go and jump off the bridge just to see how much fear you can release in 30 seconds? I don't know. Do you have to get that drastic right away? Probably not, but you definitely can learn to avoid your fear and step through it and step over it, because fear is just only created by you. It's like an invisible wall. Okay? All right, next card. Your health is a great condition. You definitely feel though you are on the top of the world, but you still can be healthier. If you feel your artistic way is expanding, or how you think inside and how you're expressing to the world, it also can be a winning battle for you. It's something that you conquer well. So continue to do it. It seems everything is great with your health and with your head. And now the last card is the one with the Father, with our or fathers, whatever you believe in. One God, multi-God, it doesn't matter, because at the end of that, we still have the universe, and somehow everything still works if you try to connect to it. And your connection is going through Hierophant, which is one of the highest cards. So it seems like it's very important. It is another 5, but it's a father. So you were born in April, and April babies are all about their fathers. You have to live your father's line, and you have to take whatever their karma is and work it through it. So I don't know how much you believe or not about multiple lives, that we here to have the lessons and learn things, and when we're done with our learning, we're going to another level of our lives. So it's always working towards karma as well. But here is the Father. So it represents the Father, and these two represent the light and the darkness, and the kindness and of anger. And if you feel as one of them, in the goodness or in the badness of life, then you are probably either looking for a teacher or someone who can show you or point to you the way to go, your life. What do you personally, with your soul, have to conquer? To feed your soul, you have to conquer something that soul wants and soul needs. And you have to look deep inside and ask your soul, what do you want? What do you need? What will make you happy? And will it be positive or negative? We don't know. It's all about you and what is inside of you. But you're basically looking for maybe someone who will help you out to figure things out, have a figure in your life that will help you achieve your ultimatum. On one hand, it could also tell you that you need to work with your feeling of freedom. What makes you free? What makes your soul feel free? You have to go with what makes you happy, not what people believe should happen to you or how it should be done. What really, really makes you happy. And the others also symbolizes the morality, intellect, and wisdom. It also could mean that you might get married soon, or that you're gonna have some kind of a union that will be noticeable by God, and maybe you'll meet your soulmate, or you will meet, we in life we meet soulmates, and we also have karmic people that come and go in our life, and they come to you to teach you something. It could be a good lesson, it could be a bad lesson, but it's a lesson, and a lesson that needs to be learned. So, but it seems that this union that will come to you is not shouldn't be on a bad note, but it definitely will be a lesson for you. It also could mean symbolizes that you're doing a good deeds, or you need to do more good deeds to make yourself more open to the universe, because the more good deeds you do, the more good deeds come back to you. And it doesn't mean they have to come always in money, but they can come to you with something that will give you pleasure and give you a feel of love, which is most important things that you can have in your life. Or it could mean that you will receive a partner in life that could be your good friend as well. Somebody who's going to give you a great friendship, where you will be connected. You feel like, you finally found a friend that you indeed need. And, you're going to be just, having a good friend. It could also mean that somebody, or you need somebody to help you with making some kind of decisions. So maybe you need to find somebody who you can talk to, who you respect. But remember, get extra. Don't ask just one person. Definitely always find a couple more opinions, just to see, if people are moving towards one opinion or they're all different. And then you have to make a decision, whatever is closer to your heart and your head, obviously. It also could mean that maybe you are starting to find out more information, to find more knowledge. It could mean, that you're starting having more a good relationship with religion of some kind, or just faith, that you're coming closer to God, and you are more with him, you coming closer to the level where you can feel him, see him, or hear him. What else? Also, instead of being a student, maybe you're also can be as a teacher as well, because this card goes both ways. So you can either be the teacher or you can be the student. By even knowing the situations of others, like you don't have to go it through yourself, you know it already yourself. So it's a interesting reading for you, and I hope you like it and you understand it. And if you have any questions, please comment. If anybody also wants to do a reading for their 8 cups, I don't know why it's called 8 cups. I would call it 7 cups. You can text me your email, and I can contact you and let you know that we can do this through YouTube. So if you guys liked it, especially the one that I was doing the reading for, hit like. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.